Hi, I'm Dalton Chapman, and I was asked to come up with a motto for the town. I came up with my idea for the motto while I was doing some research for another class project. I was asked to interview some people for the school. We were interviewing people who have lived here for quite some time, and one man I talked to, I would ask him about a building or somewhere that he had lived or somewhere he had visited, and he'd tell me about all these amazing things. And then when I would ask him what business it was, he said, "Oh, it's not business, it's nothing. The building's gone now. It burned to the ground." This man also told me about how we used to have gas stations here and all kinds of trees, and I thought, it's quite contradictory, but even though we had all this oil, all these trees, and all these wooden houses, and even though we're right on the water, we catch fire a lot. But according to a lot of our local newspapers, we do not catch on fire as much as we used to, so I thought of the saying, Freeport, not as flammable as we once were. I feel that this motto pays homage to all the memories we have lost, because we have a lot that's still around that we can look at and admire, but we don't have the things that have burned down, obviously. I also think it really represents our character, because we're fun people. I've lived here for 8 years, and it's the vibe I've gotten here in Freeport. And we have a bootmobile, but that only comes out on parade. So we need a town motto to say our whole entire character at all times.
Hi, my name is Katie McClelland, and my motto is Open Harbor, Open Hearts. And basically what I wanted to do for this motto is combine the past parts of Freeport and the modern parts of Freeport. And after a lot of research, I realized how important the coast is to our history. You can look at our name that was created in the 1780s, Freeport, which is basically the open port. So we were named after an open port. And historically we had 3 ports, South Freeport, Porter's Landing, and Mass Landing. And today, South Freeport is still running as a harbor. And for the last part of my motto, the open hearts, I just feel whenever I think about Freeport, we're just so welcoming to both locals and tourists. Thank you.
My name is Shelby Soja, and the motto that I proposed was Freeport, the heart of vacation land. When I was asked to think up a motto, I was really thinking of, well, what does it have to do with Maine? And Maine, as you know, is vacation land. And I was thinking about it, and Freeport is a vacation land. It's possibly one of the best in Maine. And we have quaint New England B&Bs. We have great eating, everything from formal tea to Mediterranean to barbecue. And we have fabulous outlet shopping. We have a state park, beautiful beaches. But I was really trying to think about the historical part of it too. And that brought me back to thinking about Casco Castle, which was built in South Freeport Village in 1903 on a cliff overlooking the bay. And it had an amusement park right on its grounds, and it was open to the public. And it also had a ballpark, public picnic grounds, and a zoo, and even formal gardens. So I was amazed. I was like, well, that's an amazing vacation destination. We really have always been a vacation land. And so that was just what my thinking was behind it. And I know we will continue to be a vacation land for many years.